let's do some short introduction, just to talk about you guys. Just to introduce ourselves to each other and to our audience, about what we're doing with freelancing right now. What's your status as a freelancer? Like what kind of clients do you have? And what else you're doing? Ako muna. So I'm Jason Dulay, the founder of A Bootcamp. Um, and most of my time is with the VA Bootcamp. But I still have a couple of clients who, pinipili ko lang yung clients ko. Well, and then I have a baby coming soon in the next few months. So may incoming baby. So dapat mag-clients ulit. Magdagdag ng clients para may pambil ng gatas, diaper, ganun, di ba? Sige. So that's me. Ano yun, Rose? Sorry.
I could relate.
You can relate.
Yes. Sa pagkakaroon ng baby.
Oh, wait. Congratulations. Nagkakaroon ng baby din. I think Shopee. Ako ba yung Shopee or kayo? Sino ba? No, ako.
On my end, sir, parang kayo yung Shopee.
Hello.
I'm not sure from others kung ganun din. Kasi malinaw sila eh. Malinaw si na Miss Rose, malinaw si Miss Lay, malinaw si Carl from my end.
Ako Sir Jason.
Ito yung Shopee.
Oo, nag-freeze.
Sige. Let's continue. Rose, can you introduce yourself? Tell us about yourself, what you're doing right now with freelancing, and what kind of freelance are you doing?
Okay, I'm Rose Ann, and I've been in the freelancing business for 8 years already. So right now, I'm still with me. The first ever client who got me on board full time is still the same client that I have right now. So mostly I work for her. So before kasi I get to work for 3 clients. So na-try ko yung tatlong sabay-sabay na clients. Pero ngayon hindi na kasi actually I just gave birth kaya parang mahirap. So right now I'm just focusing on this client and I handle mostly operations. So Shopify, I'm handling an e-commerce business. So I started with customer service and then from there, medyo na-promote. So right now, mostly operations ang handle ko sa business. It's nice to meet you all.
Nice, thank you. Thank you, Rose. Sige. Carl, how about you?
Hi, sir. Good evening na. No, good evening, everyone. I'm Carl. Nakakatuwa si Ma'am Rose, no, kasi 8 years na siya. Ako kasi parang 8 months pa lang. 8 months pa lang po ako as a freelancer. So I decided to leave my corporate job last year, July or June. And then, yun, nag-browse, and then how to be a freelancer, and then leap of faith, mga ganyan, taya pati pato, parang ganon. Tapos, by August, I landed my first client, August. And then, actually, sabay-sabay sila, 3 clients ng August, luckily. So, ang niche ko po is bookkeeping. Bookkeeping po yung niche ko. And, ang background ko is accounting talaga. So, nung pumili ako ng niche, medyo related siya sa accounting side para medyo may edge ako ng konti compared sa other more experienced freelancers. Nice meeting you all.
Nice, thank you, Carl, yung bookkeeper natin. Lay.
Hi everyone. Good evening. So my name is Lay. Currently I'm with Athena. So we're my post is an executive assistant. So I've been with them for close to 2 years. But Freelancing Journey, Actually, I started college pa lang. If you guys are familiar with Upwork, Odesk pa siya dati. So, I
Yeah.
created an account there before. Tapos parang mga ano lang, data entries lang. Data entries and then mga I got a short gig as an Amazon what's that? Yung sorry, PPC pero it was so long ago na hindi na rin ako familiar. I had a short gig parang 5 months with
Yung pay per
that.
click.
And then now, with Athena, I have two clients. So, plus a little bit of side projects. So, yeah, masaya. Kasi I get to stay at home. So, and I plan to stay. I plan to keep doing freelancing. So, ayun.
Thank you, Lay, for your Bev, how about you?
Medyo choppy ka, sir. Okay, I guess it's my turn. So, good evening, everyone. To all nanonood ngayon sa good evening sa inyong lahat. So, my name is Kim. Sa virtual world, my name is Kit. Okay. I work as a general VA sa isang third-party audit company. So, mostly general VA work yung ginagawa ko po. I've been to this company 1 year na po and 3 months. So, I consider myself as newbie katulad din ni Carl. Okay, medyo way ahead lang ng ilang months. So, previously, I worked on a non-voice BPO company for 14 years. And then, yung role ko po that time, na-dissolve na po siya due to the restructuring of the company. Kasi ano yan every year ginagawa nila yon. They restructure the company organization, tsaka yung mga roles, and then they saw that yung role ko hindi na kailangan. So they've offered me a redundancy memo. And then they told me na hindi na kailangan yung role ko. So pinakawalan na nila ako. And then I use a part of that money. That was way back in March 2019. So 2 years na po. And then nag-search in na po ako. Nag-follow na rin ako. Nag-follow ako sa Facebook, sa Flip, and then I also look at other Facebook pages, and then nag-enroll po ako October 2019 sa VA Bootcamp. Sa accelerated package po yung kinuha ko. And then after that, I got hired December 2019, and up until now, I work as a general VA. Yun po. Nice meeting you all.
Nice. Congratulations. Nice. Thank you, Kim, for sharing your story din. Now let's talk about tonight's topic. Yung topic natin is must-have skills to become a fully booked virtual assistant. And for everyone watching here, yung pag-usapan natin yung pagiging fully booked, yung parang wala ka ng time for ibang clients. That's something na a lot of freelancers want to have, di ba? So I'm gonna ask everyone watching, kayo, gusto nyo ba maging fully booked? Is it something na parang aspiration nyo, or is it something na goal nyo na maging fully booked na? Ang dami yung parang wala ka ng time for other clients na i-decline mo na yung ibang clients, ganun. And let's go ahead and ask our panel, paano kayo naging fully booked? How did you do it? Like, what platforms did you use? Were you using Upwork? And what can you, parang how did you do it? Did you, number one, get your clients? Like, did you recover lahat? Parang minds nyo, main clients, how do you hindi kayo tinanggal ng client? Ganun. So, talking about how you got to that to that stage naging fully booked kayo. Can we start with Carl?
Okay, sir. Sige. Siguro, yun, maganda ako mag-start kasi compared sa other panel natin, more experience sila in terms of freelancing. Pero, ang story ko po is, yun nga, nag-resign ako from Accenture last June 2020 last year. And then, doon ako nag-start mag-aral ng freelancing. And then, actually po, Sir Jason, product ako ng Adapt a Newbie program nyo last August 2020. So, yan, nagpa-follow ko ng page, and then biglang may nag-post doon na saktong-sakto sa akin na bookkeeper naman yung mentor na nag-post. So, sakto siya sa akin. So, nag-apply ako as mentee, and then out of 100, dalawa kaming napili na nag-apply. So, very, very lucky yan. Kaya, very thankful din ako sa Flip dahil dun sa opportunity na yun. And isa yun po sa naging one way ng parang breakthrough ko sa freelancing, yung pagkakaroon ng tamang mentor. Yan. And then, dun niya ako nag-guide sa QuickBooks. And then, ang realize ko before is, hindi pala enough yung experience ko sa corporate na, although maganda yung background ko po sa finance, almost 9 years din ako sa finance, 2 years sa Zara, and then 7 years sa Accenture. So medyo confident ako that time, pero nung nasa freelancing na ako, hindi pala enough yung background ko. Kailangan ko talaga ng certification as bookkeeper. And then dahil dun sa mentor ko dito sa Adapt a Newbie program ni Flip, I was able to secure my certification and then gain significant amount of knowledge with regards to bookkeeping. And then, doon na nag-start. Kasi by August, na-land ko yung first 3 clients ko. Ang way ko po, that time is, ang platform ko po is dalawa lang. Una is OLJ and then Upwork. During that time last year, hindi ako masyadong lucky sa Upwork. Unang-una, may bayad rin siya, and then talagang wala pa akong parang portfolio. So, ang ginawa ko is, minmaximize ko si OLJ. Kung napapansin nyo, 10 times yung maximum application doon per day, diba? So, ako, hindi ko alam kung sinong mauna, yung 10 times application or mauubos ko yung buong araw ng job post na related sa accounting. So, ganun yung naging ko. Then, every day, ganun. And then, ayun, nag-outcome na siya, nasabay-sabay na ako naman na-hire. Doon naman ako nagulat na parang within a week, 3 clients yung nag-hire sa akin as a bookkeeper. And then, doon na yung nag-start ng journey ko, sir, as a fully booked VA, as a bookkeeper. And then, yung 2 out of 3 ko, doon sa first 3 clients ko is, client ko pa rin sila as of now. Tapos yung isa kasi is nilet go ko na kasi para may other better opportunities pa. So, yun. So ngayon, as of now, sir, I'm currently handling three companies, 3 clients as a bookkeeper. And one po is full-time, 8 hours. And then yung isa is at least 1 hour a day lang. Flexi time naman din yan. And then yung isa sa UK is at least 3 hours a day. Flexi time din. So yun po yung historical ng pagiging fully booked VA as of now.
Nice. That's a great experience that you've been through. And guys, narinig nyo, di ba? Carl siya pang nag-fire ng client. Siya pang nagtanggal ng client niya kasi wala na siyang oras, di ba? And he wanted better opportunities, di ba? And that's something na ang yabang nito. Siya pang tatanggal ng client. Pero that's how it is when you're fully booked. That's when you can get to that level, when you can get to that point. And just like Carl said, yung ginawa niya, yung sikreto niya, is yung perseverance ata. Yung perseverance niya na inubos niya yung buong araw kaka-apply ng jobs. So, di ba? Sa OLJ, sa Upwork, di ba? So, yung perseverance. How long did it take, Carl? How many months ulit? From
Sir, start
the time you start applying to the
siguro nag-start ako, sir, mag-apply.
how many months did it take for you from the start when you started applying?
July, sir. July ako nag-start mag-apply. And then, by August pa kasi ako nagkaroon ng mentor. So, tuloy pa rin yung application. So, luckily, 2 months ata. So, very lucky po. 2 months application. Yun,
Nice.
naka-land na po ako ng clients.
Pero,
Very thankful po ako dun sa naging mentor
pero
ko.
araw-araw like whole day.
Ang sir, ang ginagawa ko is, yung kailangan kong maubos yung 10 times na maximum ni OLJ or maubos ko yung job post within that date. Kunyari, March 15 ngayon. Kasi, makikita mo date yung doon. Tapos, filter ko lahat ng related sa finance and then, i-run through ko lahat na kaya kong applyan ko lahat yon. Or, kung alin, hindi ko alam kung anong mauubos. Una, yung job post or yung times 10 na application na maximum. So, yun, talagang pinamaximize ko po yun.
Nice. First, like, yung months of applying. Sige. So, you've gotten clients. Can you guys hear me? Okay ba ako? You've gotten clients sa Upwork. Rose, are you there? Yeah, you've gotten clients sa Upwork, di ba? Now, what's when you're writing the cover letters to get hired, parang how do you convince the clients? Like, what kind of approach do you take para ma-convince yung clients that for them to hire you, for them to make you an offer? Rose, parang hello. Wala ka.
Hello. Hello. So, before, if si Miss Lay, nag-start siya with Odesk. Ako naman, I started with Elance. So, yung Elance at Odesk, yun yung naging Upwork. So, sila yung nagsama na. So, I started with Elance 8 years ago. And, um, siguro masasabi ko, pag sa freelancing kasi, the most difficult part is always the beginning. Paano ka mag-start. So, to answer your question, paano yung cover letter ko? I just make sure that my cover letter includes what's in the brief. So, clients kasi they do not like generic cover letters. So, you have to make sure that your cover letter is tailor fit to what the client is looking for. So, kasi madali lang naman din nilang malaman if it's okay, so it's a generic cover letter that this person has most probably sent to a lot of the other employers. So I make sure that I read the brief clearly and I make sure that I point out why I am most fit for the job. So, yun. So, that's, nung nagsa-start ako, wala akong cover letter na parehas. Laging, kung mag-a-apply ako ng 10, kasi kung 10 yung pag-a-applyan ko, I make sure iba-iba siya. Kasi, di ba, every client has different needs. Every client, iba-iba yung gusto nila when it comes to to the freelancer. So that was what I did. And just like kay Sir Carl, it took me like 2 months to land my first ever freelancing gig. So, yung first ko pa nga is parang 7 hours a week lang. I started from that. Pero sabi ko, it's okay. It's even if it's 7 hours, it's a start. So, and from there nga, nagkasunod-sunod na rin. So, hindi naman siya sabay-sabay, pero after a week, meron na naman, and then another week, meron na naman. So, ganun lang. So, that, if when people were asking me before, what's your secret? Yan na like ko sinasabi. Make sure that you tailor fit your cover letter to the job brief of the employer. So, yun po. Yun yung aking naging secret for being fully booked freelancer.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Rose. Andito si Anna, si Miss Anna Soriano. Let's say hi to ay, man, pinatay niyo yung camera. Hindi ata siya ready.
Oo.
Inad ko na siya sa stream. Hindi siya aware. Nag-join lang. Thank you, Rose. Pero, I think okay na yung net ko ngayon. Parang it's unstable lang. Yun, like what Rose said, yung sekreto niya, diba, is, yun, customizing each cover letter. And yung brief ng cover letter, andun, diba? Andun sa yung brief ng job post andun sa cover letter. So, customizing it to that point. Sige. So I'll wait for Anna to come back. Pero I have a question for Lay na pending dito. Now, Lay has been freelancing for 8 years, diba? She's been freelancing for a long time and she's been through a number of clients. Oh, 2 years pala, 2 years, sorry. And she's been through a number of clients. Si Rose pala 8 years. Lay has been and she's been through a number of clients, si Lay. Um, Now, my question for Lay is, how do you choose which clients to keep? Yeah, and which jobs to apply to? Considering na fully booked, considering may full-time siya, and then she has some side projects. So at this point, parang hindi naman kailangan na lahat applyan niya, di ba? Unlike when Carl started na apply niya lahat ng available, she doesn't need to do that. So how do you choose which clients to keep and which jobs to apply to?
Pinaka even factor mo dyan is the time that you can have or the time that you can give to your clients. Kasi it's useless na you're gonna get a lot of clients tapos hindi mo naman kayang mag-deliver or magsasuffer yung quality of work. Actually, perfect example was yung client ko before with Amazon. Part-time lang yun before, pero I had to give it up. Kasi nabuntis ako, so medyo hindi medyo super sensitive na naging pregnancy ko. So, I really had to think na kaya ko ba bang ibigay yung kailangan nitong client na to? Sayang naman kasi parang since hindi ko ma-deliver yung kailangan nila, yung kailangan ng client, parang sabi ko, I'll have to let go. They can find something better, and then when the right time comes, merong kumbaga parang dadating yung mas tama. And then, yun nga, after I gave birth, I came to join Athena. So, with Athena, so since meron nga kaming, I have a full-time client, a part-time client, and yun nga, parang side projects from time to time. Kapag kaya ng time ko, like if I still have free time or walang masyadong ginagawa dun sa other clients, go tayo sa side projects. Ask for side projects, or if kailangan, you can volunteer. Pero kapag alam mo sa sarili mo na fully booked ka na, pag alam mo na, kumbaga yung hindi na kaya ng oras mo it's like nade-drain ka na. Kaya nga tayo nag-work from home, kaya nga tayo nag-freelancing kasi gusto natin yung work-life balance na we still get to earn, we still get to work, pero may time ka pa sa family mo, may time ka pa for yourself. So, yun talaga yun yung time. For me, it's the time. Kung kaya mo pang magbigay, it's not just of course, yung sweldo, yung pera, yung money, it's a big factor, pero kung ang kapalit naman nun is hindi ka na makapagbigay ng quality, hindi ka na makapag-deliver ng quality output, and napapabayaan mo na yung other parts of your life, parang it's not worth it to be fully booked talaga. Kumbaga, let go. Pag ganon, I don't take side projects. I just stick with yung sa client ko lang, and then the two clients, I just stick with them. Kapag alam ko na I still have time, I still have more to give, o di sige, kuha tayo ng side project. Pero kapag wala na, kapag alam mo nang drain ka na, or pwede kasing drain ka sa work kasi ang daming pinagawa sa'yo, or gusto mo munang huminga, you want to take a breather, or pagod ka sa family life, personal life. So, take a step back. Hindi naman masamang mag-step back. In the long run, mas magbe-benefit ka pa dun sa pag-step back na yun. Kasi you can get to evaluate kung parang, teka, kukuha pa ba ako ng mga projects, or okay na ba to? Yung ganun. You just really have to decide din sa sarili mo. Ano ba yung mas importante? Fully booked ka nga, ang dami mong clients, left and right, pero you're not giving them quality output or quality results. So parang pag ganun, there's a big possibility na ila-let go ka nila. So, parang sayang lang din. E de, tas masisira ka pa. Like, if you're using Upwork, they can leave comments, 'di ba? Ganun pa ba? Sorry, hindi na ako nag-Upwork. Pero 'di ba, the client can leave comments
Reviews,
or
oo.
words reviews sa portfolio mo. Sorry, hindi na ako nag-Upwork kasi I don't know what happened. Na-close yung account ko. Oo, hindi ko alam kung bakit. I actually have an active proposal nung time na yun. May client na kumakausap sa akin. Tapos wala. Ang hirap ayusin. So, hindi ko na lang inayos. Pero yun, yun nga, ang laki ng chance na magla-let go na lang sa'yo yung client kapag kumuha ka ng sobra-sobra. So, think, kung kaya ng time mo, kaya mo ibigay yung magandang output, result, go. Kuha ka lang kuha. Kung kaya mo naman, why not? 'Di ba? Iba-iba tayo ng bandwidth na kaya. Pero kung hindi, wag niyong ipilit, guys. Wag niyo ipilit kasi kayo lang din yung magsasuffer in the long run. So, yun.
Yeah, I agree with what Lay mentioned, 'di ba? Na wag niyong ipilit, 'di ba? Don't push too hard. And importante yung priorities natin, 'di ba? Sa buhay, importante din yung priority natin of service to our clients, right? Anna, are you there? Hello? Andyan ka ba? Miss
Hi.
Anna Soriano? Oo, ayan si
Sorry,
Anna.
I'm late.
Okay lang, okay lang. So si Anna, freelance
Ano?
freelancer ka ba? Freelancer ka ba?
Hindi. Nanay lang ako. Hello everyone. Ayun, nagpo-freelance na ako for almost magpa-5 na ba? Tama ba? Oo, magpa-5 years na akong freelancer. So yeah. Nag-start ako sa Upwork and ano pa ba? VA Bootcamp and dito sa Freelancers in the Philippines. Ba't may nag-e-echo?
Yeah,
Nababother ako sa
wala kang
echo.
echo.
Wala
Wala kang
ba?
marinig na echo. Ikaw lang.
Sa amin wala
Ikaw lang
naman
meron.
po.
So ako lang to.
Oo,
Wala lang.
ikaw lang.
Huwag niyo akong pansin.
Sige, continue ko lang yung question for Kim. And guys, feel free to ask questions sa comments. If you have any questions for our freelancer panel ngayon, feel free to ask questions sa comments. Si Anna yung nandito siya pa tagabasa ng comments.
Sige,
Let's go
akong
to
tagabasa.
Pero let's
Magtatrabaho
ask
ako para sa
Kim a question para sa
Go.
para sa baby. New baby din si Anna. Sige, let's ask him a question here. We late talked about, 'di ba, yung importante yung service, 'di ba? Priority natin yung sorry, may mga aso dito. Priority yung service, 'di ba? So considering that, how do you make sure that you give yung top quality service to your clients? 'Di ba? How you maintain that na hindi nyo masacrifice considering fully booked ka? How do you keep at that level? And it's hard kasi as a freelancer, it's hard to continuously be at the top of your game na okay, top-notch service ibigay mo to every single client day in and day out. But how do you maintain that?
Um, yung magko-concentrate ka na kapag naupo ka na and then you start your day with your client, yung focus mo na sa kanya na. Okay? Tapos, syempre, tapos mo na yung mga house chores mo eh. Or, meron ka lang nakasay na household member na to take care of that particular task na sa kanya na para hindi ka na maabala all throughout dun sa working hours mo para continuous siya. So, number one siguro sa akin yung nakafocus ka na. Kasi kapag distracted ka, halimbawa may ginagawa ka and then yung isip mo, part of it, nandun pa rin dun sa naiwan mo, na left off mo na household chores or task sa bahay, hindi ka mapakali. Maya-maya babalikan mo. And then yung second is continue to learn. Parang maraming, although mapapansin nyo repetitive yung trabaho na ibibigay ni client, when I say continue to learn, may mga halimbawa yung PDF giveaway ng VA Bootcamp. So kung may time po kayo, make use of it. may matututunan po kayo how, let's say for example, how to deal with stress, kung stressful time na yung ginagawa nyo when juggling with different clients. And then, ano yung may mga PDF giveaway po tayo para sa mga newbies na ano yung mga tools na kailangan ninyo on your laptop or on your PCs na magagamit nyo na aside dun sa pinapagamit ni client. Yan. May mga discoveries po tayo along the way. At the same time, may mga learning din tayong makukuha. So, wag natin yung parang tapos na tayo sa VA bootcamp, ililive na natin. So, tuloy-tuloy lang. May matutunan tayo doon. Tapos, you pick one or two na magagamit natin doon sa trabaho natin. Ayan. So, ano rin yun yung add-on or value-added service na mabibigay natin kay client to keep ourselves top-notch.
Yun, stay at the top of your game, di ba? Yung priority, yung focus, that's one thing that you have to practice as a freelancer is maintaining yung focus, wag pa magpa-distract. Like, yung sabi ni Kim, di ba, yung mga household chores, hindi siya na-distract kasi tapos na or may ibang assigned dun. So, maintaining how you're going to manage not just your work, pero yung house mo, yung household, and everything, yung sa environment mo, because that all affects yung work mo, di ba? So, being able to prioritize, being able to focus, and eliminate those distractions by making sure they're taken care of. So, and all yung mga guides din sinabi ni Kimba. So those are, we do these things because we want to give the best to our clients, right? We want to give the best quality of service, so that hindi tayo tanggalin. Tayo na magtatanggal ng clients, di ba? Katulad ni Carl, ganun. Sige, Anna,
Yes, ayan, may
let's
tanong.
go sa comments. Sige.
Si Sonia Marie Mansibang, sabi niya, "Hi Miss Lay, just want to ask how to pass the Athena exam and ang hirap niyang natry ko na siya before. Ang hirap niya daw."
Ayun. I'm not gonna lie. Medyo mataas yung standards with Athena. Pero kasi, we're just really looking for yung mga quality applicants talaga. My advice when it comes to the exam, basically kasi isa sa tinitingnan dyan is your knowledge of the English language, grammar. Kasi since we're dealing with mostly US-based clients, so medyo talagang priority sa Athena yung okay yung English com skills mo. It's not, so, ang pinakamaganda dyan is to review, go back to the basics ng English language. Ang dami namang materials out there, lalo ngayon. Everything is just there on the internet. So, maximize. So, read, research, go back dun sa basics. SBA, singular, plural, yung may S, yung walang S. Yung mga, as in talagang, it's the basic kasi sobrang common kasi nung mga ganon. I mean, I know, sa iba kasi, meron kasi mga direct clients, hindi naman talaga super strict when it comes to English. Pero yun nga, with Athena, we're a bit strict dun sa part na yun. Mainly because we really want to give a good impression. So, yun yung pinaka-ano dun and it's not just the English language. But, meron din dyan na your common sense talaga. Merong mga situational questions. So, yung yung quick thinking on your feet, that's really important. So, if medyo bagong gising ka, huwag mo munang gawin yung exam. Magkape muna. Treat it as, kumbaga parang pag nag-a-apply ka pa rin sa isang regular company. Yung, kumbaga, we're prepared, we're ready. Hindi naman porket nasa bahay lang, online lang, bagong gising ka, sige, gawin ko to. Hindi pa working yung brain cells 100%. So, treat it as if you're really applying sa isang um
Corporate
actual
job.
actual job. Oo. Kasi job pa din naman talaga
Ah,
siya. It's still an interview. 'Di ba? It's still an exam. Parang be on your best. Kahit ano. So, yun nga. Go back to basics. Ang daming materials out there. Ang daming materials na makikita sa internet. Uh, you can teach yourself. You can, kung gusto mo nga, kung if you have a kid na, yung elementary or high school books, go back to it. Kung talagang kailangan, you can use their English books or whatever. Kasi sobrang helpful going back to basic. Ang dami mong, kumbaga, it's a learning process. Kumbaga, as kahit ngayon nga, let's say, tayo, we're all freelancers na, pero we're still learning new things as we go along.
so in
So,
short,
yun.
preparation is the key talaga.
Hindi pwede yung basta-basta lang. Hindi pwede yung maisip mo lang na mag-apply, sige, subukan ko. Hindi ka pala ready. Sayang naman. Mamaya, ayun na pala yung chance mo talaga.
Oh, tama. Maging handa sa gera, kumbaga. Si Buboy De Leon naman, for beginners, how do you choose which job to apply to daw? Sinong gustong sumagot dito?
Mama,
Si
siguro
Carl?
ako as a beginner.
Go.
Oo, kasi
Go, Carl.
applicable siya sa akin siya. So,
Yeah.
as a beginner po, yung mga wala pang masyadong experience sa freelancing, siguro one of the best basis na pag-a-applyan mo para makapili ka na pag-a-applyan mo is yung background mo, yung current skill set mo na meron ka. Siguro yun yung pinakamaganda mong basis na where to apply. Kasi if ever, tulad ko as a beginner, wala pa akong masyadong experience sa freelancing. So, ang pambato ko lang talaga during application is confidence plus yung background ko kung saan man ako galing. So, kung anong background mo ngayon, siguro use yung field na munang yun to look for a job na fitted po sa current skill set nyo. And then, later on, pwede naman tayong mag-develop ng other skills along the way. So, yun po.
May i-add ba kayo dyan? Ikaw, Kuya Kim, may gusto ka bang i-add dun sa sagot ni Carl?
Yes, just to add, so minsan kasi at the end of yung halimbawa, you finish yung learning package natin and you still haven't yet found your niche. Go for a general VA job offer. Kasi doon mo malalaman na parang kumbaga level entry position. Doon mo malalaman sa akin ba to. And then habang ginagawa mo yung trabaho na yun, gaya na banggit ko kanina, continue to learn ano ba yung talagang gusto mong matutunan. Okay, kung halimbawang gusto mong divert into video editing, so at the end of your working hours, gaya nung nabanggit ng kasama ko rito, si Miss Lay, you focus on maraming learning material eh. Okay, ano yung gusto mong matutunan? If you are on video editing, go on that path. Pag gusto mo namang accounting, okay, let's say for example, you come from an accounting background and you want to fortify kasi iba yung hindi lang Excel sheet ang ginagamit natin doon, hindi lang Google Sheet. Gagamit na kayo ng ng QuickBooks, which is unfamiliar sa atin and then familiar sa client side. So, you have to make a way for yourself to learn that application. Okay? Kung doon naman kayo sa design side, let's say you are going social media management, so mag-focus naman kayo, okay, kung ano yung mga platform na ginagamit to schedule yung mga social media post, and then at the same time, ano yung mga photo editing software na pwede nyo gamitin without having to buy yung mga mamahaling editing softwares. So marami yan online na matutuklasan nyo. It's a self-discovery from learning to using the softwares.
Yon. Thank you so much for that, Kuya Kim. Meron pa ditong nagtatanong, Yeah. Hello, may I ask if you offer mentorship program? Meron pa ba tayong mentorship program, bossing?
Sa ngayon, wala tayong mentorship
But
program.
Parang
We
yung
had
dati
it
yung
for a
inano ni
while.
Mahar. Ano nga yung kay Mahar?
Oo,
Yung,
yung flip mentorship.
oo.
Adapt a newbie po ata, ma'am.
Adopt a
Yung
newbie
last
Oo,
yun.
year.
yung
Nakalimutan
tama
Yung last
yung
ko.
pangalan. Tama.
ang meron lang po tayo is internship.
Yan.
Yan, meron po.
Oo, yung internship,
Oo.
under yun sa
Monthly.
para sa VA Bootcamp students yun. So, meron,
Ah,
pagka VA Bootcamp student ka, meron tayong internship, meron pang marketing, meron pang flip moderator, sa student intern, admin internship, then, at saka, ano pa ba? Meron pa ba? At saka meron pa. SEO, nag-SEO mentorship ka ba, boss? Hindi na.
Oo,
Ayun.
meron din. Oo, meron din.
Yun. So, yun. Pagka student ka, Angelica, meron kami. So, yun. Si Marisol, paano po mag-start as VA po pa-help? Marami tayong useful blogs dito. So, yun.
yes.
Go through our threads and blogs na makakatulong. Meron tayo nung paano ba maging online freelancer na blog. So, yun. Makakatulong din yun sa'yo, Marisol.
Share ko lang doon. You can go to vabootcamp.ph/blog. Yan. Ang dami mga articles po doon. So you just have to find, to start, ano yung gusto nyong basahin na. Kasi ano siya talaga, fully packed siya ng mga learnings.
Thank you, Kuya Kim. Ito si Echo Lima. Question po, kahit po ba doon sa pinakamurang package fee ay kapag natapos magkakaroon ng client, pwede na rin ba akong magkaroon ng client? 100% po ng mga nag-aaral sa VA Bootcamp ang nagtutuloy as freelancer? Question number 2 yun. Kung hindi man, mga ilang percent po kaya? TY po and more power, sir, and na. Bossing, consumpot.
Maganda yung question niya.
Pwede ka naman magkaroon ng client kahit sa pinakamurang package.
Oo, ako yung
Pero it's up
pinakamurang
to you, 'di ba?
package ako.
Yung Oo, 'di ba? Yung skills package natin, skills ang tinuturo. Sa accelerated package, dun tinuturo yung parang how to apply to jobs na. Okay, so kung marunong ka mag-apply, kung alam mo na yung basics in how to write cover letters, how to write your profile, ganun. May free resources naman din. You can get hired sa pinakamurang package. Walang problema doon. Pero sa totoo lang, most people have trouble with writing yung cover letters. Kahit gaano ka kagaling sa skill mo, if you can't write cover letters properly, if you can't sell yourself, di ba? You're selling yourself, then if you can't write a profile properly, hindi ka rin ma-hire. So yun, sa VA Bootcamp Accelerated Package, yun, dun yung training on how to write the cover letters. And you also get your hustle challenge. Yung hustle challenge is when you have a coach and when you're with another group, and you have a coach to give feedback on your cover letters and proposals. So that is a big help talaga when it comes to applying to jobs. Ano tong 100% ba nag-aral sa bootcamp ang nagtutuloy as freelancer? Hindi. Yung iba nag-drop out, yung iba ayaw nila, yung iba nagbago yung isip, yung iba nag-apply, nag-enroll lang, tapos wala lang, hindi nila tinake yung course, nagbayad lang. Parang ako sa gym, nagbayad ako ng gym pero hindi ako pumunta. Ganun lang. Para at least feeling ko, di ba? Feeling ko nag-workout ako pero hindi pala totoo. So, yun, hindi naman 100% na natuloy as freelancer. Yung iba, it's not for everyone kasi din. Totoo lang, it's not for everyone. It requires a lot of perseverance na like na-share nila kanina ni Carl and ni Rose na ilang months sila nag-apply, di ba? And if you give up during that time, wala, hindi ka natutuloy as freelancer. Pero for those that really push through, na tinapos nila yung hustle challenge, ginawa nila yung tips na binigay, dun yung mga naha-hire. Otherwise, not everyone does the work. Sa totoo lang. So, hindi sila ma-hire, di ba? Kung hindi man, ilang percent po kaya. TY po and more power, sir, madam. I'd say for those that finish everything, sir and ma'am pala. For those that finish everything, mga 75%. The others nga, they'll drop out, they'll change their minds. Pero sa ano, for those that finish it, I say 75% will go through. Yung iba, it's not for them. And hindi naman para sa lahat yung freelancing.
Yes, true. Ayan, ito si Bubay De Leon. Thanks. Another question po, how do you apply or position yourself for a skill you have knowledge about like FPS or SEO but you haven't actually used it as a freelancer or online shop? Siguro tanungin natin nawala si Rose Ann. Pasasalitain pa naman si Rose Ann. Nawala naman siya.
Nag-loading, nag-buffering siya.
Loading. Sige, pagbalik na lang ni Rose Ann. Sinong gustong sumagot nito? Ikaw, Miss Lay.
Okay. How do you apply or position yourself? Parang babalik tayo dun sa cover letter dito. When you apply, make sure to highlight yung skills na yun. Make sure to really, kumbaga parang ibenta mo yung sarili mo. Highlight mo na you know how to do those things. Siguro it will be helpful if you can include parang a little bit of parang examples or if you have a profile or sa resume siguro highlight it, add it to your portfolio, yung mga previous outputs mo. I think that's the best way for you to position yourself na the client will see sa resume mo pa lang or sa portfolio mo, they can see na, oh, okay, so may experience siya with, like, yun nga, FB ads, meron siyang SEO knowledge, and then, yun nga, highlight it. Yun. Ayun.
Naka-mute po kayo, ate, Miss Ana.
Ay. Ayan. Kanina nawala si Miss Rose, sabi ko kung ibabadok sana sa yung tanong na ito.
Naghulo ko.
How
Sorry,
do you
nag-apply
apply or no problem. And how do you apply or position yourself for a skill you have knowledge about like FB ads or SEO? Baka may dadagdag ka. Sinabi ni Miss Ray.
Well, honestly, I haven't because I was always given a set of tasks kasi nga I've been with this client for so long. But yun nga, kasi actually the reason why I got acquainted with the VAB is because I was looking for another skill and I enrolled sa SEO package sa SEO course ng VAB. So if how do you apply or position yourself? Make sure that you give the client the impression that you're someone who's always willing to learn, who has passion, and is very motivated to do. Kasi karamihan naman sa atin, di ba, we start with zero knowledge, but then eventually, if we really want to do it, we will always find ways. So yun nga, continuous lang dapat lagi yung learning natin. So we must never stop with what we know, and we must always also know how to research. So ganun kailangan lagi mo lang pinagbubuti yung sarili mo. And usually also the client, they're always checking your attitude. So how is your work ethic? So most importantly, kahit pa marami kang skills pero hindi maganda yung work ethic mo, wala din So sometimes it's the smallest things. Be a freelancer na hindi okay sa'yo na okay lang. That you're always willing, diba, to make that extra step. So ganon. Yun din lagi ko sinasabi. Kailangan you give your clients the assurance na you're not only giving 100% of yourself, you're giving more than that for the company. And then for that, doon ka mare-reward. If they know na you're not doing this, although syempre isa sa motivation natin is money, 'di ba? Pero you're, 'di ba, parang it's just one of the motivation. Parang kailangan maramdaman din nila, it's not just for the money. It's also because you want to better yourself, and in the course of doing so, you're also helping their business. So, gano'n, eh. Hindi ka lang basta empleyado, you're also a partner of your client. So, yun po yung that's how I look at it.
Yun. Thank you, Miss Rose Ann. So, ano, bossing? Magsa-7 na.
Ay,
Ano nang,
wala yung,
ano?
yung audio mo. Parang
Ako? Nawala.
choppy ba ako, guys? Hello, hello.
Hindi ka chubby.
No, sir. You're not choppy. Ayan, nawala na yung background noise.
Okay ka naman.
Ano yung background noise? Sige, sige. Try ko nga magsalita ngayon, if okay ba. Sige, so, ang bilis ng oras, no? Parang
Oo, ang
Kaya
bilis.
nga.
kanina 6 lang, ngayon 7 na.
Oo, mamaya 8 na.
Oo. Oh, tapos pagkatapos ng 8, 9, no? Bilis, no?
Oo. Galing, di ba?
Sige. Ang galing ko sa sa math. Teka lang. Let me
May questions.
share ito. Ang daming mga questions pero we don't have time for all the questions, guys. Announcements muna tayo, guys, while we're here, and time's almost up. We have a couple of
Yeah.
announcements for tonight. Now, this coming Wednesday, we have our Flip chat, Jill ba? We have our Just Success interview with Rachel Ramos. She's a full-time mom and she was able, di ba alam niyo mga full-time moms usually nag-resign, di ba? Tapos hindi na makakabalik sa trabaho kasi nag-resign for ilang years, di ba? Pero she's gonna share her story of how she was able to go back, how she was able to revive her career, di ba? By using freelancing. So if that's a story na you want to listen to, that's this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Next Monday,
Wow.
we have this discussion, work from home career options for pregnant women. That's next Monday at 6 p.m. So paano na if you're pregnant and you want to work pa rin, work from home, diba? Work from home is great for that.
Kaya
Pero
yan.
ano yung mga jobs na available? Kaya yan. Di ba si Anna, pregnant nga. And we have another team member na pregnant din. Ang daming mga
Yes.
pregnant dito.
Daming
Oo.
pregnant,
Sige.
na pregnant ang pandemic.
Dahil sa pandemic, ang daming na pregnant.
Yo.
This coming March 26, Honey Eduque will be sharing ito for VA Bootcamp members only to. So if you haven't enrolled in the VA Bootcamp, sorry guys, hindi kayo makaka watch nito. If you are enrolled, you can watch the SkillX na webinar. It's a skill sharing na SkillX, resetting your mindset, getting through those roadblocks that hold you back. How do you get through those roadblocks? Si Honey Eduque will be talking about that on March 26th. And if you want to learn more about freelancing, if you've seen this and say, okay, I want to enroll in a paid course, may nagtanong kanina kung may paid course ba, you can check out our VA Bootcamp paid course. Just go to vabootcamp.ph/enroll. We have lifetime access for this course, so you can go ahead and check that out. We have 3 different packages, yung skills package, accelerated and complete package. And mostly most of what we recommend is yung accelerated package. Sige, ikaw naman, Ana. Ikaw na magsalita.
Sige, nagka-cut si
About
Bossing. So yun, individual courses are back. So punta lang kayo sa vabootcamp.ph/shop. Yung mga courses na available natin, ito, Bossing, pakilipat. Ano yung mga individual courses natin? Meron tayong Better English for Online Success, Getting Started with Blogging, Bookkeeping and QuickBooks for Beginners, Email Marketing Mechanics, Freelance Writing for Beginners, SEO, the way Google likes it, Social Media for Business Management and Marketing, Websites 101, WordPress and HTML, E-commerce Virtual Assistants. Ano pa? At available na rin ang ayan, available na rin ang next level freelancing courses sa individual courses natin, $2,990 each. 101, creating an irrefusable offer. 102, obtaining high-value clients. 103, starting a freelance agency. And pwede nyo i-bundle yung tatlong courses natin na tig to $290 para mas mura siya for $7,990 na lang siya pag tatlo. So, pipili ka lang kung anong gusto mo. 3 courses na pagsasama-samahin. And avail all of this in a complete course at 19,990 and get to join a monthly coaching call by Jason Dulay. Exclusive to VAB, complete students lang to. So, yun. Punta ka lang sa bootcamp.ph/shop pag sa individual courses ka. Ayun, at marami din tayong free courses para dun sa mga wala pang budget. So, pwede ka muna mag-start ng free course natin for virtual assistants, SEO for beginners, social media management, e-commerce virtual assistants, intro to next level freelancing, intro to lead generation, email marketing, better English, bookkeeping, web design, and writing. So, punta ka lang sa vabootcamp.ph/free courses para sa mga free courses natin dito. And thank you for watching.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Baka ano, pa-last tips muna tayo, no?
Yes.
Sige, sige. So, what are the last things that you'd like to share? Guys, just ask each and every one of you na what do you want to leave with our audience na just one tip na they'll remember. Start tayo kay Lay naman.
Tip, try and try lang. If you fail, if you hindi ka nakakuha ng response sa proposal mo, walang nag-reply sa'yo, don't take it negatively. Use it to push yourself further. Kumbaga parang, if I fail ngayon, I have to do better next time. Or kung hindi ako nireplyan, hindi ako nakakuha ng response, siguro kailangan mas pagandahin ko pa yung offer ko, or I have to learn more. Don't stop learning. Ayun.
All right, thank you. Carl, ikaw.
Sa akin, sir, siguro isa is consider freelancing as a business. Tapos tanggalin na natin employee mindset natin. So in that way, mas mapapaganda yung freelancer journey natin. And of course, prayer. Very effective yung prayer. Kapag hindi gumagana yung cover letters or yung applications, pray, then maraming surprises after nun.
True.
Okay, thank you. Kit.
Yes. Yung nabanggit nga ni Carl, so first, prayer. So, you pray before you send off your cover letter that everything goes well. And then, take a breather. Kung halimbawang in a month's time, wala pa rin, post back, basahin nyo muna yung nagagawa yung cover letter, makakailangan ng polishing. And then, you learn from it. Okay, kasi masyado ng generic. Okay, you have to, sabi nga ni Miss Lay, customize it, tailor fit, sabi ni Miss Roseanne. Okay, and then the second is learn additional skills. Like for example, sa side ko, aside from being a general VA, meron akong kinukuhang refresher learning about email marketing and email design. Kasi baka may talaga may nakalaan para sa iyo Kailangan matutunan mo lang muna. Okay? Huwag kang mainip. Okay, darating talaga.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And lastly, Rose.
My tip is
Yeah.
nothing will ever get finished until you start. So if you're still on the fence, always remember, kailangan mong magsimula. So it's freelancing, pwede mo masabing it's a leap of faith. Pero yung rewards nun would be bountiful. So start with a heart full of prayer. Yun. Saka yun, skills. You have to always better yourself. Kailangan willing ka to learn. So yun yung yun yung all of us here, we were all beginners back then. Pero 'di ba, in a few months, in a few years, we could all be in the same boat na. So ganun lang, start lang tayo, magsimula lang. If right now medyo nag-hesitate ka pa, tanggalin na 'yon. Start na tayo, 'di ba? There's always no better time than now. So yun. Good luck sa freelancing journey.
All right. All right. Hello.
Yes, hello. We're still here.
We're hearing you.
Sige. Oh. Ikaw, Ana, baka meron kang idagdag.
Yung freelancing journey naming lahat hindi madali. So, hindi naman talaga madali maging freelancer. So, gaya nga na sabi ng lahat, ni Carl, ni Kim, ni Lane, Rose, Ann. Dapat lang talaga, preparation is the key. Kung gusto mong pasukin to, maging prepared ka. So, maging handa ka. Dapat, dahil ready naman lahat sa YouTube, sa Google, pwede mo na lahat i-search. Yan. Pwede mong aralin mo muna kung paano. And then yun, kapag natutunan mo na kung paano, doon mo na pasok yung mga skills na natutunan mo. Tapos pag-send ng mga cover letter. And yun, yung prayer na sinasabi nga, pinaka-importante. And then napaka-effective niyan talaga sa akin mag-start ako sa freelancer. Hindi rin ako nakakuha kagad ng client. Nahirapan ako bago ako naging freelancer. Pero yun, after 5 years na pala nakaraan. Freelancer na ako. And yun, nabubuhay ako nasa bahay lang. Kasama ang mga anak. So kung ikaw gusto mo rin nasa bahay ka lang dahil nga ngayon na pandemic, di ba? Nakakatakot ng lumabas. So pwede mo nang gawin. Pwedeng kumita ng 6 digit ang iba dito talaga. Proven and tested na yun na kayang kumita ng iba dito ng 6 digit. So di ba? Aayawan mo pa ba naman yun? So, yun. Pwede mo rin siyang itry. Pero yun, ang lang talaga, hindi siya madali sa umpisa. So, kailangan talaga ng patience, perseverance, hard work, lahat na ng kailangan dito. Mo na. So, yun, push lang kung gusto mo to. Kasi, yun, napaka-worth it nito kung talagang pagpupursigihan mo. Yun lang po.
Oo, yun lang. Thank you. So thank you so much, guys. Don't forget next week yung topic natin.
Yes!
Yung work from home jobs for pregnant women. Oo. I think si Ana bago lang pregnant. Actually, si Lei tsaka si naging pregnant working din to. Oo.
Si Rose
si Jane
si Lei.
working ngayon.
Si Jane, pwede si Jane. Si Akimi ngayon, pregnant. So, ang daming mag-guest
si Akimi, ang dami talagang pregnant. Oo.
True.
Yung fiancé ko, si Isabella, pregnant.
Yan, i-guest din natin.
Nangyari sa mga.
Lahat ng pregnant, i-guest natin.
Oo, ang dami talaga. Sige.
Sir, malaki lang yung chan.
Mukha lang pregnant. Sige, pwede rin.
Pwede ako dyan.
Ikaw din.
Sige, Carl, next week, ikaw ang host. Sige. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you everyone.
We'll see you again soon.
See you next week.
Yes, good luck. Good luck everyone.
Good night.
Night. Bye-bye.